I'm about 10 days away from surgery. Today is Sunday, December 3rd. My surgery is Tuesday, December 12th. So 9 or 10 days. I can't do the math. So let me tell you a little bit about how I got my surgery confirmed and scheduled and all that. So after I went through the 3 month medically supervised weight loss program with my hospital, at the final appointment, I was my final appointment was with my dietitian. I'd lost about 7 pounds over 3 months, which is pretty good. I mean, I hadn't been super aggressive about it, um, just because I know that eventually after the surgery, it's going to be super aggro. Um, so after the final appointment, then I started working with the surgeon's office about getting everything submitted to Aetna, my health insurance company, for clearance. Once that happened, we just had to wait. You kind of have, I mean, I felt like I have a really great team at the surgeon's office, but I definitely wanted to check in with them every day. And I even sent them some chocolates to say thank you and sorry for annoying you and being a nudge. But I definitely wanted to stay on top of that because I really wanted to have the surgery before the new year. I wanted to have the surgery in mid-December so that I would be able to take a week or two off from work. And then at my office, we get, the week between Christmas and New Year's off. So it would have it all nets out to like a nice, like 3.5 weeks off from work, which, I'm hoping that my recovery won't take that long, but it'll be nice to have that period of time off. So basically, fast forwarding to the week of Thanksgiving, everything was submitted by the Tuesday or Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And so what I did is I called Aetna on Wednesday. They said, we've got the paperwork. It's just going to take a couple days for approval. Is that okay? And I said, yes, but I'm hoping to get the approval as quickly as possible. So I think asking my health insurance company um, to expedite it, or just making a phone call, I think might help. It helped. I feel like it helped in my instance. So they said, okay, on Wednesday before Thanksgiving, they said, okay, call back in a couple business days and we'll be able to let you know if you're approved. So then Thanksgiving happened, and then the Friday after Thanksgiving, I remember thinking to myself, you know what? All the people that I usually talk to at Aetna are clearly from overseas, and I wonder if they have Thanksgiving off because A, they're overseas. And Thanksgiving is an American holiday, and then B, oh sorry guys, this thing is a little shifty, and then B, uh, people always need help with their health insurance, and your health doesn't take a break for the holidays. So I kind of went ahead and I called Aetna on Friday, which I would have assumed they were closed, but it ended up someone picked up the phone. It sounded like they were from overseas. And they put me on hold for 10 minutes. And then when they came off of hold, they were like, yeah, you're approved. And I asked them just to send me confirmation via Aetna's website. They have like a messaging system. It's like I guess I would call it like an email system within their website where members can ask questions and get responses. So they sent that to me. I copy pasted the whole approval email and then I emailed it to my surgeon's office and I sent them everything. And then I called them on Monday and confirmed the surgery for December 12th. And the funny thing about confirming the surgery on Monday is that my surgeon requires that you do a 2 week liquid diet. So that really meant on Monday, I found out I was having the surgery in 2 weeks. So I had to start the liquid diet on Tuesday. So I really didn't have a chance to, have any food funerals or one last hurrah. And I'm kind of okay with that, but it would have been nice to say goodbye to cheesecake, if I'm being really honest. But so it's been, I mean, the liquid diet is not, the most fun thing in the world, but it hasn't been as terrible as I thought it would be. So it's 3 protein shakes a day, So you do one for breakfast, one for lunch, an afternoon snack, and then you can have like a small dinner as long as everything is under 500 calories. But you want to make sure you're getting a couple ounces of like meat protein, a serving of vegetables, a serving of fruit, and a serving of complex carbs. And again, everything has to be under 500 calories. So what I do is I just have my shake every couple of hours, and then in between shakes I'm just drinking like so much water. And then I'm a little embarrassed to admit this because it doesn't matter, but I really like all the low cal, no cal Crystal Lights. So I've been drinking a lot of those because they come in these little packets, and so I mix them into my water bottle, and that kind of like gets me through everything. But I feel like like my mom used to drink that stuff in the '90s, so I kind of feel a little silly drinking it, but it gets me through it. And then by the end of the day, I'm definitely ready for that meal. And then I just do my best to like stay within my calories. And so, I mean, like right now, I'm what, like 5 days into the liquid diet, and I probably, um, I mean, I have like a mild headache right now. I think I just need to drink water. I mean, even just looking at my skin, it's like you can tell I'm a little dehydrated. So I think it's just about staying hydrated. I do try to take an Excedrin every once in a while. Excedrin is Tylenol. It's okay for us to have, because I know we're not supposed to have the aspirins and all those things because they're bad for your stomach. But I do have a Tylenol, and the great thing about Excedrin is that it has caffeine in it, and I think that little hit of caffeine also sort of helps compensate for the fact that I'm not drinking like 10 liters of Diet Coke a day, which is definitely one of my poisons. So yeah, that's my update for today. I don't feel nervous yet for the surgery. I almost just feel like I gotta make sure I figure everything out. Um, like I have a dog, I have to send her away to go live with someone for a few days so that I have time to recover. And I don't, I want her to be taken care of, and I'm not going to be able to take the best care of her, in my state. And then just like making sure I do all my grocery shopping in advance, like getting all the clear liquids that I need and that I'll need after recovery, and just talking to friends and sort of mapping out, because I'm single. I don't have any family here in Los Angeles. My closest family is like 3,000 miles away on the East Coast. So it's really about like leaning on friends and having them help me and figuring out who's going to do what. And they've all been really great about it. So it's just figuring out the logistics that I think I'm a little slightly stressed out about. But, there are a lot of people in like my pre-op class who have kids and families, and I definitely really admire them because I'm sure they're really stressed out because, they got to take care of their kids. They just have more responsibilities than I do. I mean, I just have this lovely French bulldog, Gertie. Say hi, Gertie. Who's lovely, like I said, but obviously nowhere near as much of a responsibility as a kid. Anyhow, that's my ramble for today. I will keep you updated, and thanks for listening.